I make a proclamation today and declare that I have instated myself at a federal level. I'm not lost at sea, and I'm not dead on paper. Therefore, the foreign state no longer has the right to my trust. For I am rising up the murky depths, the murky waters, of creation. I'm a jihad rising from the east. Israel is an acronym. IS, ISIS, RA, Brahman, L, Allium, light. Top of the tree, there's light. We are mostly water. Water is a tree of life. I'm a walking tree, living tree, with many seeds. For those who wish to return or come home, shall be given the seed of life. So I woke up. I was like, I'm here by myself, Eleonora. Everybody's dead. All dead. Why? Because the living stands for real life, not for money. Not to bury your head in the sand and allow the injustice, the bad behavior and practice to continue. So, all these symbols of all you little symbols of old mindsets, belief systems, and the way it was. About 28,000 year pain body separation story. Notice the opt-out clause. And notice the no trespassing. You will not trespass against me, and I will not trespass against you. The 12 commandments comes from the Book of Dead Spells. Just taken from there and shaped a different way. The oldest ancient goddess known as Mut, Mu, Moo land. Yeah. Mut is matter or no matter, right? Energy, frequency, spirit. So I rose up from the dead, and I'm alive, and I see you all, and I see myself very, very clearly, right across Earth Star. So no trespassing. Law enforcers, you're not source if you force it. We don't force it, we source it. We form remedy. We problem solve. We face the music together. Says the Earth Protector, calling all Earth Protectors of your body, mind, and spirit, of yourself your children, your family, your heritage, your trust. The same way as I said to the banks. Westpac, Challenge Bank, First Bank, Bank of New South Wales, equivalent to St. George, equivalent to Wells Fargo. Someone has to be the brave one eye and go to the box office seat and call all martial law over. And all you Army, Royal Navy, Army, Air Forces, all you little boys and men's bodies and little girls and women's bodies, it's time to put the guns and ammos and violence and your bad attitude and your brokenness back into the toy box. It's not a game to be played, and not a good game. It's like I say to the kids, like I say to my family, I don't want to play this game anymore. It's not a good game. Everybody gets hurt until we learn how to do it proper way. And that is what the 13 Grandmother Star Skin Laws had done in 2012. Registered posts. So they can say they never got it, all right? Because they have to sign off. All of them have to sign off. Okay? And here in Broome, Jaja la 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 Borough, land of great sand dunes, Bugarigara, Creation Ground, Common Ground, International Trade Center, the Parliament of the People, Warrnambool Sovereign Embassy, Land and Charters, the Great Northern Lands, North Island ancestors, new ancestor. As the Common Court, and that I've caught your attention, Texas came in and was founded and established to fund both First and Second World Wars. It's just a new age version of all the ancient wars. Who was doing one in, who was taking over another. Here, there, everywhere. Same with us, you know. Killing each other with boomerang, spearing each other, singing each other, and kill someone through that way. We all know it, you all know it, everyone knows it. So, tax is voluntary. So if tax is there to fund all these things, all these really bad behavior and bad practice, and who benefits? Who benefits? Who makes the monies? Who makes the monies off the backs of the children and old people suffering, being killed? Who gets a kick out of it? Hey? Same with your federal police, child traffickers. Welfare. What welfare? Oh, the welfare will take your children. Oh, no, the welfare will not be taking my children. I'll have you all on kidnapping charges. All right? Now, my ex-partner and I, who lived in the Northern Rivers, she's from Queensland, okay? And I'm a circle and she was a square. Why? Because she worked in the old mindset, in the old system, in the old slavery system, in the old child abuse system. She was the only sexual assault child officer in the whole of the Northern Rivers. How pathetic is that? I was already rising up. I was already calling everything for what it needed to be. Yeah, they're the grandchildren. They're trying to work it out. She came home to me devastated, broken, crying. Why? Because she delivered a child back to its perpetrator, who was perpetrating against that child. All right? The same way as everybody in my community stayed silent, the same way as women stayed silent, the same way as I've seen all my mothers get violently bashed up. All right? The same way when we had to make decisions at 10 years old, 10, 11 years old, because our mother was with a really violent man. All right? My brother's father locked my mother in the room with my little brother. My brother obviously be damaged from that bad example. So a lot of things were going into my head and my sister's head, the second eldest, and we had the two youngest ones. You know? It's like, we don't get it, Mom. You want us to be here with you, it's not safe. We gotta feed ourselves. We gotta look after ourselves. And you're there getting violently busted up by this man, and he's hurting you, and we want to protect you. And there have been thoughts that we wanted to take this man out for what he was doing to our mother. But me and my sister, Davina, we decided to go and see Sally and Michael down the road. And they were good people. Because children know who's safe. And children know who's not safe to be with. Children are pure. Okay? So we packed our bags. We went to Sally and Michael in Derby, which is about 235 k's away from Broome. And we asked Sally and Michael to help us, support us. Not the welfare, not anybody, but someone who was safe and reliable and who could follow through and deliver us safely to our grandfather from my father's side. Paul's young brother, who was a police officer, Eric. Take us to our little Eric place. Lolo, Filipino, Ito, Manados, where it comes from, Grandpa. In our way here, Grandpa is Nyami. Nyami means old mummy. You become an old mother. So you take us to our safe places, people we know who love us and won't do bad stuff to us and don't treat us wrong way and deliver us safe. We didn't tell our mother that. We just jumped in that car with Sally and Michael, and they delivered us safely to Broome, to our grandfather's Eric place. Below. When we got there, we told Grandpa, our Grandpa Lou, what happening. And he had Land Rover because a lot of the mob didn't have cars. And he was a good peace man. And after work, he took us to Biggle Bay, 127 k's, on dirt road. It was dirt road then. And delivered us back to our grandparents, our fathers, Mom and Dad. safe place. They never drank. And now when I grew up, I didn't drink either, because someone had to be a safe place for the children. Someone had to be at the watchtower. Someone had to be the guard. Oh, but troubled waters. So for all you people who think you know me, and who are friends, and use my name for your credit, just remember, do you really know me? Do you really know yourself, your authentic truth? And to all the spiritual fluff, yeah, love, it's just love, Carrie-Ann, it's just love. It's all good. Yeah, it's just love. But who's walking with me in a straight line, side by side? Side by side, mata. So don't give me love. Don't give me a fluffy love. Give me a truth. Give me action. Don't give me your broken promises. Don't give me excuses. For she doesn't care for our excuses as she waits, lading in the mist, waiting for us to see her, waiting for us to return. Majalbi. My mother didn't have her mom and dad properly to protect her in that proper way. She got pregnant when she was 16, coming on 17, for me, by my father, who lived in the mission. I was born when my mom was 17, coming on 18. I thought I lived with my father and my mother when I was born, but I didn't. I lived with my mother and her mother's big sister, Lovey Granny, who lived in Biddle Bay. She had a hard life too, being bashed up by her husband. So my mum turned 18 when she was in August. I was born in March. Then she could get married in the Catholic Church, in the Catholic Church. Bloodsuckers, parasites, control freaks, dictators, lost souls. Make deals with the devil. That bad stuff, that old energy. So yeah, they was married in Biddle Bay Church, and that main bell tower, it comes from Rome. All roads don't lead to Rome, all right? All roads lead home, okay? In good faith, I called everyone on the ground, in good faith. All those years later. They were given a little one-room hut in the colony. In the assimilation camp. Can't be yourself, gotta be like us, right? It's the freedom of choice. Where's our free will? I have my free will. My dad was never violent to my mother. He was just young and got forced to marry maybe someone that he didn't really love, my mom. That's what happens when we don't really know what real love is and how to read the red flags, about it all. Getting locked in to that type of contract. That's what I said to my mom. If you had the will to go with me and you, would you have gone? But then I wouldn't have had my sisters. My grandfather was not violent to his wife. My dad's father, lay missionary. Started work when he was 9 years old. Got paid a pouch of tobacco for his work. Yeah. Bring your holy name to all these places using my grandpa, my old people. What is so holy about you? If you're so holy, then you come underground and you work with me. Declare it. Right, Vatican Bank, City of London, Federal Reserve, International Monetary Fund, Fiat system, taxing who? Taxing our energy, our labor, from here, from the crown, where they jump in and they take over, and it's like, I'm not here anymore. Something else is inside that I have to be. I have to follow the law, follow the sheeps, follow Christians. Christ means to be anointed. I am anointed, and I'm divinely protected too. I know who I am. I'm also House of Crooks, Balmoral. We pray to no one. Why? Because I remember, I know who I am. I'm spirit. In this embodiment, as a living tree of life, seeds of many. My dad's mommy couldn't breathe. Had to have an oxygen machine. It's like, can't breathe. Why do you think she couldn't breathe? Right, doctor? Doctors are dangerous. Why? You call it asthma. We call it suppression. What happens when you get suppressed? You're locked down. Right? You can't breathe. You can't breathe. And I don't know how my grandparents were to my father. But I know when we were with them, they were better for it, I guess. They looked after us. Took us out of the community. Sometimes we'd be out on the land with them for about a month, 2 months, every year. Grounding time. Away from it all. Being free to be free. Get your own aunties, mothers there jealousing you for their mans. It's sickening, want to fight with you, everything like that. You got to be careful what you say, You might get caught up in all these crazy fruits and low-vibe actions, behaviors, practice. Yeah, sexualized behaviors too, Children sexualize behaviors, sexualizing from what's going on with them. I know that. That's why I don't cut my trust with my grandchildren or my children. I want them to feel safe so they can come and trust me if somebody's been touching them. The cycle does continue, so you expect the unexpected, You don't think that everything's good. It's like I say to my sister. You don't ever think that everybody's good and that it's all good and that you can trust anybody, okay? And the grandchildren are not to sleep over at anybody's place. We're dealing with that now within our own family. I have to step in because I'm not triggered. I have to be a way shower. I have to bring in solutions and problem solve. And ask why my nephew is doing that to my grandchild, granddaughter, our granddaughter, and that we're not going to growl our nephew who's a young fella. What's going on with him and who's been touching him. All right? My little sister from another mother, my dad's daughter, and your husband. It's time to sit down like adults. Because I love my nephew too. And I don't want that to form in him. I'm someone who was someone that I needed when I was small. And that's what they have. And that's what we all have. And I speak the truth. And I've told this to my sister. My throat choker's open. My mom had thyroid. She got her thyroid removed. Silence! Let's suppress it. Let's bury it under the sand. Like Auntie say. And rise my issues up for healing. What happened to me by my uncle. Oh, the past was the past. Leave it in the past. You can see why now. Why? Triggers a lot of stuff and it brings up a lot of stuff in them. So if you're feeling uncomfortable with me right now, then it's obviously bringing up some stuff for you that you need to heal and clear. Because it's time. I had to look after my grandmother when I was 16. I had to leave high school, boarding school. Just get away from the community, get away from here, just go to boarding school. Just go and get out of this place. Yeah. I had to come home, look after my grandmother. Because nobody was looking after him. Not my father. Not my father's sisters. My grandfather don't know how to. Don't know how to. It's broken. How do you expect people to do the right thing when They don't know. I was right there till the end, until my grandmother died. My dad's mom. My mom's mom. She was hit by a car in Broome when my mom was 16. There was no justice. Nobody got penalized, dealt with by that. She was running away from a violent man. It's a white man. Father of my mom's other siblings. She was trying to get away. She made a decision to get away. And when she did get away, she got killed in the process. She didn't know we were safe. Who's gonna help me? My grandmother's really strong with me. I get to free them, free her, free my dad, free everyone. My dad is strong with me, in spirit. My mom's mom, well, my mom found out who his dad was, so we never really got to meet him. His family called him Simple Michael. He was a cleaner and a gardener at Derby Hospital. He's a lovely man. He's always laugh all the time. He only knew what he knew, I guess, too. Horrible history. Ghost of history. But that's why we come here, right? To learn and grow from it all, to move through it. Evado, get out, escape. Climb high, ascend, pass the test, pass out. So it's the same thing, as everything, the body is sacred, everything is, it's not just this, someone there from the court that's dealing with it. It's like no consent, no entry. Owners, occupiers shall use whatever force, whatever source, deemed necessary to remove trespassers. Trespassers shall be prosecuted by their ancestors and my ancestors too. You will be judged accordingly for your actions. We all will. So it's already been tried, It's already been tried. Karya means a spirit that, there's no spirit, it's an entity. Karya, the ghost of our ancestors. Can't feel you, Wish you Leon. Hey, where's your spirit? He gave it up. Power corrupts, absolutely. Right, Animal Farm? Plenty versus Dillon, 1991. HCA 5, 7th of March, 1991. High Courts of Australia. And Holiday versus Neville, 1984. HCA 80, infinity, what goes up must come down. 1984. 155, that makes 11. master number, change, clear, CLR, right? 1. We're at the beginning again. Mabu Mabu. So we're in Brahma and Jay said at page 10. The principle applies alike to officers of the government and to private persons. Without the leave and the license of a person in possession or entitled to possession commits a trespass and acts outside the course of duty, unless this entry or entering or remaining on the premises is authorized or excused by law. Well, I guess not with the public housing sectors, with the debtors, with the filters. But in the communities or private, cops got to get a permission, a permit, license. That's clause 3, the international and global and local trade. Article 1, paragraph 2, clause 3. 1, 2, 3, checkmate, game out, done. Game over, I mean. Checkmate. All assets, fixed assets on the land belongs to the original crown, the Origine crown. It's time to pay the rent to the land. And all your police and all your judicial mob that get commission from the banks, I've already said to the banks, we will burn your house down, or you can build a trust with the people. What, take me out, kill all the prophets, all the eighth angels, all the protectors, all the light holders, what, for a lousy piece of gold, shiny, little shiny objects. Where's the value? Where's the value of real life? No one owns any land. You can have your house, but all lands remain to the ground. And because I'm thinking, sounding being, I can think for myself. I've got my crown chakra on, it's capped. Nothing can jump inside of me. None of these demons, entities, lost spirits. I can make sounding good decisions that are going to affect me and the world around me and the children in a good way. For I'm the ruler. Of Egypt, the upper and lower worlds of Egypt. Like Excalibur, moving from top to bottom, right to left. The Ouija, the dance, They open the new ground. Thank you, Lil, my grandpa, for giving me that. Even though it upset the status quo of all you men on the ground here. Think I can't dance, but I'm not meant to be a law boss, law keeper. But you're too deadly. Well, show me what you got. Show me nothing. Nothing. Right? Action speaks louder than words. I'm the center of the all-foreseeing eye, from the upper and lower worlds of Egypt. It's a teaching. It's a teaching. I defy space, time, and gravity. How long is a piece of string? If the oldest star on the other side, at the end of our universe system, from Federation space, about 14.3 billion light years away, then how? Well, start counting. Then you're going to give up, because you're going to be there forever trying to count, right? Infinite. And it's a space bender, bending space into matter. I sing in the new creation of who I am in this space, and leave the old ground. Leave the old